I think it's gotten worse. Well, let's get on with it and finish this thing up. Get it all wired up, get this thing installed. Welcome to part 2 of this week's. Next week we'll start a new deal. But I cut down a lot of time, and I want to thank y'all for watching part 1, and I hope you enjoyed part 2. In part 2, we finally pulled a whole lot more wires down. We started attaching into our fuse panel. Everything's starting to tie in. You'll see that as we go through here. I think, we're going to add more plugs and what all, and just trying to make it right. And then when we're done, when we finally get the harnesses built for the console, everything wired in, from the map lights to all the console harnesses and what all, then we're going to go back and got to clean all this mess up. And factory wiring under a Chevrolet dash is a mess anyway. I mean, it's like they ran out of loom when they went through the firewall or something. There's nothing covered, nowhere underneath the dash, hardly. So we got to go back and try to clean all that up as much as we can, make it look good. So don't panic when you see how the wires are being ran or what's going on right now, because all those will be put in their own loom, where when somebody looks underneath it, it ain't such a mess. But anyway, hope you enjoy it. I'll see you after the video. All right, after investigating that, this wire here, it will work. I mean, if it don't blow a fuse, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? If it don't, it'll probably blow a fuse, get a hot, blow a fuse, and I'll just have to rewire it, you know what I mean? Which, hey, ain't no thing. 'Cause I think this is more wire if that ain't what we need. I really do. I gotta find a place to put that. That's what kind of fuse that is. That's a big old fuse there, boy. You blow it, you blow that and right there, you blow something. You done got in trouble. Of course, at my age, we don't really care about it being real loud. We like good sound. We just don't care for it to be real loud. I do have some woofers that go in here, kind of give a little bass to it. So let me get these wrapped up. The longer they are, the worse. So I want to make this pretty close, because I've got to go probably straight to a wire, find out where that battery wire come into in the cab here, and go kind of straight off. I think it comes off the starter or something down there. We'll find out. Let's see, I think it's enough here. And then I'll loom the rest if we need to. Use your head on that. Don't be cutting yourself up. Now I'm going to tie those in here, amp. Then I just got one more to build. Then shoot, man, tie this stuff in. I didn't even write on it what it was yet. Oh, I do it like this, I guess. Wasn't thinking. My time getting limited right now, so kind of get stuff done up here. I'm just gonna put amp on here. It ain't writing the best, but I can see it. Okay. I'll just get these two over. We're moving on. So I got to do the rear speaker wires. Just a lot of little stuff. You know what I mean? It's time consuming, but we got to get it done. All right, so I'm gonna go down here and get these here. Let me turn it over to where I'm at. So I'm gonna see how long it takes me to edit. And if it's more work than what it's worth, until I get good with that program I was sent, it's gonna play it by ear. If I see it takes a while, I'm gonna just do the one angle still. All right, so the one that's left is a it's a red and black, and this here should be about long enough for right now. Then I'll go over that rod and come back down wherever I got to go to. So one more wire left to go. Okay. This will be fine right there. Now let me get my cutters over there and all. I got to put a female end on it and name it Charger, and then we'll kind of recap on what went on, some stuff you couldn't see or whatever, and we'll kind of go back over it some and see where we're at and what we're going to be doing, you know, come back on tomorrow probably. But anyway, let me get this end on, we'll go from there. While I'm putting this here together, I go to a lot of live feeds, and I might start going live on Monday nights and discussing what I went through during the week on the truck. It's going to be pretty much you'll see C10 talk probably an hour at a time. Let me go check that pin number and I'll continue what I'm talking about. Okay, so I usually watch a lot of them lives, and lock is down. I enjoy them, I really do. What I don't enjoy is the contest a lot of them are having, boy. I don't like it, but I ain't got to watch, I guess. Let's see, got a screwdriver here. No, this here will work. This will match that down in there. I'm trying to get my insulator back down there where it go. But you won't see, you come to my channel and you won't see none of it. No politics, nothing. I don't deal with it. Nobody comparing people, nothing here. All right, put this right here in there. I think this is the side you go on. Okay, this way. I got the school bus out there. Oh man, I lost that pick too. He's over there somewhere. I need the same set of tools on both sides of the truck. This ain't good. Let me dig that out. I'll be right back. Get all this mess straightened out right quick, because I The other day it got late on me, it got dark, so I had to continue with this one. I know the videos long and lengthy. Some of y'all like them, some don't, but you know, I try to show kind of play by play, and I got a couple of them that asked for it, that says they're going to buy the truck at the show. I don't know how that's going to work out. Must be the last one I did, that plug for that cargo. I didn't run it through my bar. I don't know why I didn't. I will right now though. Let me get all these out of the way. There's the switches. They'll just be routed the right way. Oh man, I left my pen open. Oh well. I think the other end's still wet. I don't know what I thought the other day. I was doing all that yesterday. I say the other day, I'm losing track of time. You start losing track of time, you I don't know if we're going the right way or not. Then start losing track of time. All these got to be wired into the hot side and all. The ground. Get these right here. Then I'm gonna route that one, that cargo light one. It actually just goes to the LEDs on the box. Pretty much what it goes to. So stack all this over here. Man, that wind today. It's blowing. Girlfriend car got hit. It ended up being a victim. It got hit this morning. I thought somebody run into one of our trucks out there, cars, because it was a pretty good hit. All right, let's see. Let me get y'all set up where we can get this run through there. All right, so we're gonna run this around the bar. I've seen a lot of people do add-ons and electrical work, and just do oh, you know what? Man, I almost forgot. What am I thinking? I gotta wrap that. It needs to be putting its own stuff. It's gonna be putting the tape right here. Anything going over that bar, trying to cover it up, and then I'll go back and put a loom over all of it. That's a pretty good job doing that. That loom, you can get in there. You're gonna get scratched up, probably cut up, beat up, but when I do an add-on, when I get through with it, almost looks like it came with the truck. You know what I mean? It all looks good. Okay, that's enough of that right there, because probably I went too far. There she is right there. Man, you can't tear this. This stuff here is something else. You cut it, but you ain't gonna tear it. I got it in a like a trying to say like a this is like 1.5 inches, I think 1.25 inches, but I got it in a like a 2-inch roll. All right, here we go. Close that blade up. I lay my arm down on top of it. Now we get it in there though. So it's gonna be going to the other side there, so we'll get that in there wrapped up and around, down. Here's our map power. Boy, I'm gonna run these here. Oh, the steering column for right now. You know, all wrapped up on the steering column. Just to kind of get them out of the way, you know what I'm saying? You can get too much in the way. There we go. And this one here is our cargo that we just hooked up. So let me put a sticker on that one. It's the cargo LEDs. It'll just go to the uh-oh, I did that again, didn't I mean, even though I'm fixing to hook it up probably, it don't hurt to go ahead and tape it up. You know what I'm saying? LED on here. LEDs. Alright. Well, we'll get that mixed up with somebody else over there. Here's our map light deal. Now, I guess our next item is going to be hooking this harness up to everything it needs to go to. Like I say, I'll come back and cut these off. It's just temporarily. Alright, so what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to do this off camera. I mean, because it's going to be lengthy. But I got to hook all these up to where they go to. I got my, like my lights. The light switches, I'm a really different color. I'm just calling them out. So I got light switches. Reverse, light switch, reverse. I need to go look at my sticker now. Trying to think. Your continuing power, key on ignition. But they're very different colors going to different things, so you know what I mean? I got them all right here. So let me I'll get a picture of what they all went to, that way we'll have them in case somebody else wants them. It's the same color wires, continue on. But I'm gonna hook this stuff up and I'll be right back. Thought I'd show you how all of them are gonna be wired up. So just taking these here. These got their shrink wrap on the connection itself, but I always slide another piece of shrink wrap over the whole thing. You know what I mean? And I almost, you know what? Yeah, I think I can make this work, but I almost cut myself short from my shrink wrap. Don't do that. Get a little more off that thing. I feel good about the connection that way, you know what I mean? I'm probably gonna have to stop for too long. Yeah, boy, it's gonna be close. Some of these I got have solder in them. Some of them don't. I got both type, solder or a crimp. You're not going to break them. So what I'm about to do here probably, I'm going to see, I may have to cut that off and pull that tape back some, because if not, my tube will get hot and try to shrink on me. We sure don't want that. Just gonna pull this back a little bit. Probably right there. I think it'll be okay right there anyway. I feel like it will be. Have to fix all that when we get done. We'll just shrink this down. Man, one time this thing here has a decent burn, some of it don't. I don't know, probably the wind coming in here too, I don't know. This way let that cool a little bit. You start sliding this shrink wrap over it, it will collapse on you. And I'm going to show you another trick here in a minute on how to tie into a wire without cutting a wire. Some of y'all know, but a lot of my viewers probably don't know. You know what I mean? So if you had to tie in the one that you need power from, and you know it's a good source of power, real simple. Okay. So what I would do, if I need to tie into a wire, okay? So I want to go into this wire here, solder it up, shrink wrap it, whatever, when I get done, cover it up somehow. You may not be able to shrink wrap it, but if you fold it, you can. Just take your strippers. It doesn't matter forward or back. If you do it on close to the end, you won't do it backwards. But just set your wire in it, pull on them, and you're into your solder wire. So then you take, after that, you take this right here, your wire coming in. Make sure you got, close to an inch. You know what I mean? You just take that and you'll wrap that around it, solder it in. Okay? After it's soldered in, you just want to take it then, either wrap it with that tape. If you can unplug this in, slide you a shrink wrap over it, you know what I mean? But if this is going into a terminal, after you solder it, put a cap on it somehow. You know what I mean? Do something. I don't care if it's 9 pounds electrical tape, but you don't want this coming through, and make sure there's no sharp points on it, okay? And then you'll have that wire soldered in there. But anyway, fix it, start tying these on up. I just thought I'd show y'all how I'm doing my connections to my fuse box, okay? See you in a little bit. Thanks for watching the part 2. Next week, if I have 2 parts again or 3 parts, we'll do part 1, part 2, part 3 of that week. As long as the weather holds up, we're going to hit this thing pretty hard. I do have some stuff to do inside rainy or cooler days. I mean, we got superchargers to build. It's still a lot to be done inside, if we don't have something going on outside. So I should have something up every week of something going on. But I want to thank you for watching this part 2 Sunday, and we're going to go on this next week and try to continue on. I'm hoping by next week, depending on weather, that we're taking the carpet out. When we change that carpet, that means we're right there at it. You know what I mean? I got to get a mobile window tint guy in the North Richland Hills area to come out and do the windows. I want to get all that done before I want to put this carpet in, get the windows done. So anyway, we're going to see how far we can get this next week. I hope I'm there at that point of ready to rip it out. So let's watch and see what goes on. But we're getting closer and closer. Thank y'all again for watching. Sticker board. Some that follow me and I follow them. Come on with it.